What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, my friends. Welcome back. For those of you who are new, my name is Jonathan, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the incredibly powerful June 5th full moon. 5 things you must know about the June 5th full moon. Let's get started. What an incredible level of energy that is coming forth right now. There has been no better time to be on earth, and as of this very moment, I am so excited as far as the future, as far as what is coming up forth. And it's for those of you who are going to choose to move forward knowing you're going to make mistakes. Those of you who move forward knowing that you're not perfect, but having that courage to say, you know what, I am going to make mistakes. I'm going to be learning from these mistakes. But as time goes on, I'm going to be gaining the knowledge that I need. So right now, whatever idea you have, push forward with it. Don't compare yourself with anyone else. Push forward with your ideas. And if for some of you, you still have that childlike feeling inside of you, that is what is going to bring forth everything that you could possibly desire. Think about it. When you were a child, it was limitless. You had so much potential. You were able to envision so many different things. But then through society, through your upbringing, through the educational system, that dream all of a sudden got crushed. Well, now it's time to reopen that door. It's now time to tap into your childlike self and start pushing forward. And I'm telling you this, there's many profound lessons you're going to learn from this video. You're going to see that your dreams are a lot closer than you could possibly imagine. But it is just a fact. It's a fact that you need to start taking massive action. You need the time for scripting, the time for writing this down on paper is over. It is now time to step out of your comfort zone. And guess what? Release any fear. Release any fear, because right now you have God, your higher self, your guides and your angels that are there to protect you, that are there to help you out. They're there to guide you down the perfect path, but it's a matter of you. They can't make you physically take the steps. It's up to you to start taking the necessary steps in order to bring forth everything that you know. It's inside your heart. Everything that you want to have come forth, everything that would continually raise up your vibrations, would make you feel that much more love, joy, and peace. It is now time for you to once and for all realize that you qualify. It's now time for once and for all to realize that you're worthy of receiving these unexpected blessings. But it's a matter of starting to take action as of this very moment. Stop hesitating. I did this during my awakening. I hesitated for about 6 months, almost a year, where I look back now, I'm like, you know what? I would have made many mistakes. I wouldn't have been perfect, but I would have been further ahead than I am currently right now. So really trust in yourself. Start moving forward with what it is that you're passionate about. And don't be afraid of what's coming up. Allow yourself to tap into that childlike self and that excitement. Remember when you were a young child, that excitement that came forth? Well, you're able to tap into this now. For those of you who've done the inner work, for those of you who healed at a certain level, for those of you who've expanded your consciousness at a certain level, you're able to tap into your childlike self in order to move forward. And you're going to see, those of you who are able to do this, you're going to gain a lot from these 5 different things. So let's start with these 5 things that you should know about the June 5th full moon. The first thing that you should know about the June 5th full moon, it is now time to go all in. Time for all this practice, time for all this learning is over. It is now time to start taking massive action. It's now time to stop worrying about not being perfect. Stop worrying about not having all the answers. Follow your heart. Follow the guidance that you're receiving. Start taking massive actions now. Because what's happening, there is right now a big fork in the road between individuals who are asleep and individuals who are awakened. Those who are awakened, who choose to follow their heart, who choose to start walking down their life's path, they're going to receive everything and anything that they need. And what's really important, over the next 6 months, think about how you're able to invest in yourself. Seriously, stop thinking about, okay, I want to have all these different materialistic things, and start focusing in on What do you need to invest in order to achieve this dream? What do you need to invest in order to be able to walk down that path? And don't even worry about money. Just whenever there's something that you want to have come forth, ask your angels to make this accessible. This happened to me over a year ago. I took Victor Odo and Aaron Dowdy, a full-time purpose course. Watched their presentation. It was absolutely wonderful. I was pumped up. And then came the price tag. It was like almost $1,000 American. So like $1,400 Canadian. And at the time, I just didn't have that kind of money in order to invest in myself. But instead of worrying about, okay, now how do I come up with $1,000? I simply started asking my angels, please make this course accessible to me. And within 1 week, what happened? Within 1 week, now all of a sudden, I receive an email. We understand that this course can be very expensive in one lump sum. Therefore, we're now making it more accessible to other individuals. Therefore, now instead of being $1,000, it was like $90 a month. Therefore, that course became accessible to me. So start looking right now. Take massive action. Start looking at how you're able to invest in yourself over the next 6 months, because you're going to see it's going to have a compound effect. You're going to see that however you invest in yourself, you're going to get back tenfold over within the next 6 months. Hidden blessings and miracles will come forth right now for those who choose to follow their life path. The second thing that you should know about the June 5th full moon, it is now time to drop the labels. Once and for all, it is now time to realize that you are an infinite spiritual being, that you are much more powerful than you think, that you do not only have one gift as far as this spiritual journey that you're on. And I went through this. I had my awakening, discovered I was an empath. I labeled myself as an empath. Then I discovered I was a healer, labeled myself as a healer. But I'm telling you this, the last 6 months have made me realize that I'm extremely gifted as far as being a psychic medium. And not only this, when it comes to my third eye, I've always been able to use it as far as seeing the signs, as far as receiving the guidance that I need. But there was this fear. There was still this fear in me as far as being able to see the future, actually doing meditations and focusing in on being able to see the future. Why? Because of the past. Because of the past, many times I've had so many situations I could have them, I feel them in my hand, I had them in my hand, but then they were taken away from me. But now I realize, you know what, I don't need to worry about this. I'm able to get into that joyful and blissful state of being when I receive something, because I know now that it will not be taken away. So for those of you right now who still have a label on yourself, drop the label and realize that you're an infinite spiritual being, and it's just a matter of time before you discover all of your gifts. And you're going to see, whether you identify yourself as an empath, as a healer, as a psychic, you're going to see that with practice you're going to be able to develop all of your spiritual gifts, which is going to help you greatly to push forward on the journey that you're on. It's going to reveal things to you that are currently hidden. So don't be afraid of the past, as example, like I was, as far as seeing the future. Realize that, you know what, whatever visions you're going to have, whatever gift is going to come forth, is put forth in order to help you push forward, in order to help you achieve all of your dreams, in order to get you into that enlightened state of being. And the third thing that you should know about the June 5th full moon, there is this ability right now to receive heightened guidance, whether it's from your higher self, your spirit guides, or your angels. It all depends on you. It all depends on how are you moving forward right now. Are you able to tap into that love, joy, and bliss more frequently than anger or regret or guilt or shame? How are you able to maintain those high vibrations? Because the higher you're vibing, the more connected you're going to be with them. And not only this, for those of you who have your ego crushed, you got to realize this. The majority of these thoughts that you're having are from your higher self, your guides, and your angels. Okay? So start trusting in that guidance that you're receiving. Start moving forward with it in complete knowing. Because your beliefs are just as important as anything else as far as moving forward. What you believe in will become your reality. Therefore, believe that that guidance you're receiving is from your guides and angels, and move forward. Move forward. Follow your heart, your intuition, because as your vibrations get heightened, so does your intuition. You become a lot more sensitive to energies around you. Therefore, start trusting that guidance, and don't be afraid to open up to about anything that you're going through. I'm not always looking down the road. I'm always looking short term. Short term. What do I need today? What do I need this week? What do I need within the next couple of weeks? What do I need within the next month? What would make me feel that much better? What would help me raise up my vibrations? And it is your vibrations. The higher you're vibing, the more clear-cut guidance you're going to receive. And not only this, the more profound these ideas are going to be, but you must act upon them. Because these ideas, if they're coming in and you're only getting them down on paper and you're not taking massive action because maybe right now you just don't quite have the courage yet, you're being protected by them. And not only this, if you need courage, call upon Archangel Michael. He will give you the courage. If right now you're going through tough situation, as an example with relationships or with love, call upon Archangel Chamuel. Learn about these archangels, because each of them have special gifts that they're able to pass on to you. They have special abilities that are able to get you to get through these different situations. Connect with them and realize that guidance, these ideas you're getting, if you're noticing that it's always positive ideas, the vast majority of them are coming from your higher self, your guides, and your angels. So trust it. Have faith. As you continue to move forward, you're going to see, as you're getting this guidance, you're receiving this guidance, and you're pushing forward with it, and things start turning out more and more in your favor. You're just all of a sudden receiving miracles, receiving unexpected blessings. Your level of faith is going to grow. And what happens? Then certainty comes in. And when certainty comes in, it is already here. It is going to come forth in the perfect divine timing. And the fourth thing that you should know about the June 5th full moon, you have the ability to transmute negative energy into positive energies. Right now, around the world, it seems like there's a lot of hatred and a lot of racism that's going around. But that's just what the media wants to project onto all these different individuals. But right now, you have the ability. Are you going to be choosing hatred, or are you going to be choosing love? Are you going to be choosing war, or are you going to be choosing peace? Right now, what's happening is we were in the divine masculine, but now it's the divine feminine that's coming forth. And not only this, all these newly awakened souls are going through the dark nights of the soul. Therefore, all these different emotions are literally getting put into a blender and are being spewed out. Therefore, a lot of people right now are falling into that negativity trap. But it's more important than ever to focus on peace, love, and joy, and respecting others. While you're doing your meditations, don't just think about yourself. While you're doing your meditations, take 5 minutes and send out blessings to other individuals in this world. If there's anyone that you know who's going through a tough time, send them this love, send them these blessings. Get their vibrations to go up. Because think about this, for those of you who are in the hermit phase and you reintegrated back into society, I am 100% positive that this has happened to each and every single one of you. Let's say you go back to work, you're just doing your own job, you're just minding your own business, and then all of a sudden someone comes walking in and they're just giving you attitude for absolutely no reason. They might even come up to you and say, you know what, I don't like you because every time I'm around you, I'm not feeling good. And that's the thing. That's the energy that's being pushed forth. That's because your consciousness is expanding. And that's the energy that's coming forth right now. Therefore, a lot of people are just having all these emotional blockages, all these painful experiences are coming up forth, and it's leaving them feeling fearful. It's leaving them feeling guilt, feeling shame, feeling regret, all of these bottom feeding emotions. But you have the ability, you're aware, you're awakened, you're aware of the energies that are coming forth. So when these energies are coming up forth, choose love, peace, and respect. And not only this, send out the blessing to others, because you know what, while you're doing your meditations, you might think, oh, it's not going to do anything, but trust me, spend 5 minutes and send out blessings to other individuals around the world, and you're going to see that we are going to get through this, and things are going to turn out far better than you could possibly ever imagine. And lastly, the fifth thing that you should know about the June 5th full moon. For those of you who choose to move forward with what it is that you're passionate about and are willing to release or willing to let go of what no longer serves you, you will be able to receive the highest timelines. You will be offered the highest timelines. And guess what? For those of you, purify your life. Get rid of jealous individuals. Get rid of individuals who are negative. Get rid of individuals who are pessimistic. If someone is not helping you move forward on your journey, if someone is not positive enough, release them. Purify your surroundings to continually raise up your vibrations. Start to focus on what it is that you're passionate about. Start to focus on how you're able to serve, what will bring forth the absolute most amount of joy. And as you do so, you're going to see that the next 6 months, I'm telling you this, it's not just right now. There has been a portal that has been opened where literally the next 6 months, here until the end of 2020, the most profound hidden blessings will come forth. You will receive bigger miracles than you have ever received in your life. But you must release what no longer serves you. Don't be afraid to detach yourself from the old version, the pre-awakened version of yourself, and fully embrace who you are. Continue to peel back the layers and allow the authentic person to come out. No matter how weird or unique you are, guess what? That is how you're going to be able to receive the highest timelines. That's exactly the way that you should be moving forward. And not only this, think about this. A lot of you are getting ideas right now where it might just seem completely ridiculous because no one has actually attempted this. But guess what? You're going to be the first person. For those of you who say, you know what, I'm going to go for it with this. I'm going to push forward until this happens. You're going to see. You will bring forth unexpected blessings. You will bring forth miracles, because all these things that are coming forth when you tap into what is that you're passionate about are just rewards and gifts from God, keeping you aligned on that path, because that is how you're meant to serve Him. So don't be afraid to follow that passion. Don't be afraid to listen to your intuition. Act upon that guidance without any type of resistance. And if there's anyone who's jealous around you, if there's anyone who's negative, if there's anyone that's bringing you down, any energy vampire, narcissist, needy people, remove them. Remove them out of your life, because you know what? Your job isn't to make everyone happy. Your job is to make yourself happy by living the full life that you know you deserve. The life from inside of your heart, what you're so passionate about, how you want to move forward. And as you move forward with this, you will see whether it's accumulating wealth, whether it's accumulating materialistic goods, or whether it's bringing forth the love of your life. Everything is going to fall into place. Everything is going to come forth in the perfect divine timing. So continue to do that inner work. Continue to raise that self-love. Continue to have that confidence. Continue to be brave and step out of that comfort zone for all the right reasons. And trust me, when you do, that feeling you're going to get inside is going to be worth it. You're going to realize there was absolutely nothing to be afraid of as far as stepping out of my comfort zone. There is only excitement to be felt. For those of you who are able to tonight, go spend a couple minutes, bathe in that moonlight, and start thinking about what needs to be released. Start thinking about what is it that you want to bring forth. Start focusing, truly. Start focusing. Tap into your heart space. Focus in on what it is that you're passionate about. Don't be afraid to release what no longer serves you. Don't be afraid to make that cut, to cut that umbilical cord. You have had a rebirth. That old version of yourself has died, just like me. May 24th, 2018, Jonathan version 1.0 died. And guess what? The new authentic person is finally out, and is finally out to play. And now I'm following my heart just like you should. Continue to act upon that guidance. Continue to raise up your vibrations if you have to. Get yourself certain little practices. There's so many different things you're able to do to raise up your vibrations, whether it's listening to music, whether it's exercising, whether it's going out in nature, whether it's meditating. Spend some time each and every single day to maintain, not just maintaining your high vibrations is just as important as maintaining your emotional health, your mental health, and your physical health. Well, that's going to do it for the June 5th full moon. I am sending you tons and tons of positive energy. I am sending you love, and I'm telling you this. It is now time to make your wishes come true. It is now time to have your hands out and just say to the world, I am now ready, willing, and able to receive these gifts that you want to bring forth to me. You qualify. Move forward with confidence. Get that level of certainty in your head. Continue to believe, because it is going to come forth. You didn't have an awakening just for yourself. You had an awakening to help out others in some way. You are going to find exactly how you're going to specifically be able to bring forth more joy in other individuals' life. Be able to help them heal. Be able to help Mother Earth or help out animals. You're going to figure it out. It's all inside of your heart space. Stop rationally thinking. Start moving forward using your intuition. You're going to see. You're going to look back at the end in January 1st. You're going to look back and you say, what an incredible year 2020 has been. I'm so glad that I had the courage to step out of my comfort zone and push for it and just go for it as far as what my dreams are. Well, that's going to do it for the video. I love you guys. Get yourselves out in nature. Go take a walk out in nature. You guys have an incredible day. I love you guys. Namaste.